Okay, I want to begin by thanking you for purchasing one of my ever-ready mouse traps. I've already popped everything out of the kit, and I got pieces A and B, and number 1 attached on the end, and 2 through 14 stacked up here. And we're just going to slide these on. And as we do that, it gets a little bit more stable. And it's a laser cut precision fit, so you gotta align these things. They just don't go on. It shouldn't really take any force. And there's 11, 12, and 13 and 14. Sometimes I'll put number 14 on the end and in that notch, and then slip this guy in between. Doesn't have to be done that way, but you may find it easier, you may not. Okay, so we got the most of it completed right there. These have to be aligned perfectly. Sometimes you lay that in there and straighten it all out. It's a little easier when you go to setting that on there. Okay, a drop of glue on the back of his ears and a drop of glue on the bottom there, making sure everything's pressed down. We'll hold that in place. So we got our base here, and we're gonna set this in these notches. Okay, the tail slides in, and we got our flapper. And so I like to double this rubber band. Okay, and we're gonna slip it on one end and over on this end. Okay, the flapper, whether you got the writing up or down, doesn't matter. And we're going to set it in and wrap this way, so it's going to slide back on itself. Okay, 2 wraps, maybe 3. It's all, you can adjust it however you want. When I say however you want, you're going to find that it is most deadly when, okay, I think that's 2 wraps right there. And we're going to set it up on here. But it's most deadly when we have that counterbalance just right. And you can create that. I'm going to bring in a box here, is all it is. As if it was the counter that we're setting it on, or the edge of the table, bale of hay, whatever you want to do. Okay, just so that'll spring back. But as you slide it out here, it gets easier, less weight going on there. And what we're going to do is put our peanut butter as a great bait. You may have something better, but as you see, I put that bait on there, and I want to get it to where it just takes the weight off of that end. So as I slide this up, I can either add more bait to the end or slide it out to create that counterbalance. And there, it is just barely wanting to hold itself up. You do that, the mouse comes in, sees our decoy, attracted to the bait, runs out. We got a bucket down underneath, and you can keep a good eye on that bucket. or you can leave it for months. Okay, you get about a half a bucket, 5-gallon bucket, and the mice start jumping out. So I recommend that you keep a fresh meat in that thing. Keep your eye on it. You'd be surprised how many mice it takes to feed a family of 4 these days. But anyhow, I hope this works out for you. Enjoy. Thanks again.